Willkommen zurück zum neuen Part. Der letzte Part war jetzt ziemlich tragisch. Und jetzt sollen wir hier warten und hoffen, dass es ein Tölpelbold wird. Dann hoffen wir mal. Bin ich gespannt. Wir hätten es ja auch leicht machen können und es einfach töten können, aber muss ja nicht sein.
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea. Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
Oh, ich dachte, es verwandelt sich wenigstens in etwas Süßes. Bin ich mal gespannt, wo uns das Kind hinführt. Beziehungsweise der Tölpelbold. Die anderen scheinen ihn nicht zu sehen. Das ist unglaublich, ey. Ach so, hier oder was? Das ist ja gar nicht mal weit weg. Ich dachte, die haben die gesucht.
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around though.
Dort ist was. Kleidung?
Clothing. They change in here.
Vielleicht haben sie hier kurz gerastet und sind dann weiter. Pferdespuren.
Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it. Both were here. I'm going the right way. Wants to show me something more.
Ich hoffe, wir erleben keine böse Überraschung. Weil hier draußen lauern ganz schön viele Gefahren. Was für ein Mistwetter. Man sieht den Mond, aber es ist Gewitter.
Wind's howling.
Moderhaut? Boah, die explodieren ja.
Field day. Still worth a closer look. Damn it.
Ey, komm mal her. Alter, ist ja ekelhaft. Aber die platzen ja richtig.
Should examine that horse carcass.
Ja, lecker. Und hier soll man dann Sachen finden, oder was? Ja, toll. Oh, shit. Das sieht nicht gut aus.
What do we have here? Bones have been here a while. Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days. Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks. Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse? Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength. Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away.
Ich sag ja, es ist sehr gefährlich hier draußen.
Trail goes on.
Können wir kurz meditieren?
Doesn't end here.
Ich habe das Gefühl, wir werden dieses Monster treffen und ich glaube auch die Leichen. Ich weiß es nicht. Ich hoffe nicht, dass wir mal nicht Leichen finden, sondern auch mal lebende Menschen, die wir retten können. Das wäre mal ein Vorteil. So, jetzt bin ich umzingelt. Von was? Hilfe. Ich speichere mal kurz. Ich weiß nicht, was uns erwarten wird. Ja, hau mal ab. Hier ist noch ein Haus. Es dreht sich immer im Kreis, damit es uns zeigt,
A fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a
dass sie
closer
hier
look.
waren. Also haben sie es geschafft, oder? Wenn sie hierher... Ist da jemand drin? Da sind welche drin. Ob das die beiden sind? Das sah aber nicht so aus, als ob die unglücklich sind. Oder? Wer ist denn da alles? Kinder.
Who's that? The room. Go
Hab
on
keine
now.
Angst.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women. The Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of our father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is, hi. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than to Crow's Perch with the Baron.
Why?
'Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I means. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
Where'd the girl go?
Oh, sorry,
Your
jetzt habe ich
son
das
said
gleiche nochmal
enough. No,
gedrückt.
Sorry, sir.
because I'm not.
Tamara, though any...
Why?
Could...
What happened to Tamara's mother?
Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
Jetzt wird's interessant.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I'd a debt. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara alerted, brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come, a time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
What marks?
They's, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden, and then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twas the only reason we escaped. The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
Oh yeah.
While back, I met a woman in Crookback Bog. Had fiery marks on her skin like the ones you described.
Must be her, Mrs. Anna. Gods, she's a Crookback Bog.
It's where I saw her last.
Gods of all the heavens protect us. 'Tis clear now who's whispered to her in the night.
It is?
The crones took her. She must have made a deal with them. A pact. It's why they marked her and took her like she was their own.
Thanks for your help.
The lady. She'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
Oh man.
So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
Sprich mit dem Baron über seine Familie oder das andere halt. Ich weiß nicht. Sollen wir zuerst die Tochter suchen? Oder zuerst den Baron Bericht erstatten? Ich denke mal, wir gehen zuerst zu der Tochter. Müssen wir bestimmt so oder so noch. Ob jetzt oder später. Vielleicht finden wir auch Informationen noch über Anna. Ich weiß ja nicht, ob wir sie auch suchen sollen. Vielleicht können wir eine Schnellreise machen. Mal schauen. Hier. Nein, das ist das andere. Hier. Na, mal schauen. Ich glaube nicht, dass sie wieder zurückkommen wird. Das sind andere Soldaten als die, die wir kennen. Ui, eine Riesenstadt. Ein Durchgang?
Halt! You need to present a pass if you want to cross.
Who ordered the city gates closed?
Word is the king himself. Doesn't want paupers and refugees pissing all over his beautiful city. Apart from which, when folk can go hither and thither, always a chance some spy will slink through. This way, spies got it harder. So, no pass, no passage.
What kind of pass are we talking about?
Well, a normal one. A transit pass.
Who issues them?
How should I know? I'm a lowly soldier.
Na toll.
Farewell.
Crossing's closed!
Ich muss da rein, das hält mich jetzt nicht irgendwie ab.
Got a pass?
Gehen wir einfach hier runter. Mal gucken, ob es klappt. Schwimmen wir einfach rüber. Ochsenfurt. So, wir sind in der Stadt.
Well, he says I talk too much.
Hat keiner gesehen. Hafen von Ochsenfurt, okay. Das ist ganz schön groß hier. Und hier ist es. Ja. Da bin ich mal gespannt.
I'm looking for Tamara, the Bloody Baron's daughter. Your brother said I'd find her here.
Wojtek send you, sir.
How else would I know she was here?
Wait a moment. I'll fetch her straight away.
Na du?
You're looking for me, and who might you be? My father sent you?
Yeah, to see if you're still alive and well. I'm Geralt of Rivia.
I'm quite alive and extraordinarily well, Geralt of Rivia. Better than I've ever been in this rotten life of mine, and now that you've seen me, I bid you farewell.
Wait.
We've nothing more to talk about.
Your father's a vile man. You're angry and bitter. Can't blame you.
Why do you help him then? Why did you take this job?
Because he knows something about someone dear to me. Promised to tell me if I found you and your mother.
Got it. A bit of blackmail. Just his style. Well, now you've found me, you can tell him I'm alive and I'm never coming back.
Wojtek claims your mother had strange marks on her hands, and that a monster dragged her into the woods. That true?
We were riding towards the river. Suddenly, Mum cried out, bent over, almost fell off her horse. I rode up to her and saw something strange. Her hands were on fire. And then that creature leapt from the woods. I don't know what it was, but it roared so fierce my nose bled. I saw it topple trees. I've never been so scared in my life. And that thing grabbed my mum and disappeared into the woods. I wanted to turn back, go after them, but the horses panicked. Now I don't even know if she's alive.
What will you do now?
Find my mum.
You realize that might not be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm not daft enough to believe I can do it alone. I've got some new friends now. Powerful friends. They'll help
Aber
me.
gegen so ein Monster? Ich weiß nicht.
What about your father?
Who? Oh, him. I don't care. I won't go back to him. That bit of my life? Forgotten it
Mann, der hat's
already.
richtig versaut mit seiner Familie.
Who are these friends, if it's not a secret?
No secret. Heard of the Church of the Eternal Fire? A priest helped me contact the Redanian witch hunters. Righteous, brave men. They'll help me.
Hence the candlesticks in your room. So you believe in the eternal fire?
Once the heat of the fire has set your heart aflame, it gives you strength and leads you down the path of truth for the rest of your life. I hope it'll bless you with its warmth one day.
Thanks. Thing is, fire's tricky. It's easy to get burned.
Well, well. A witcher. Never thought the Baron would stoop to hiring a monster slayer. Though I hear you're good at tracking things down.
Desperate fathers have been known to do a lot to find their daughters.
Unexpected from a witcher. I thought your mutations cleansed you of humanity. Stripped you of emotions.
You don't need mutations to strip men of their humanity. I've seen plenty of
Viva.
examples. Glad you know who I am. Haven't introduced yourself, though.
Graden, witch hunter in the service of His Royal Majesty Radovid of Redania. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Rings a bell.
If the Bloody Baron sent you to fetch his daughter, you'd best face it. You will fail in your task.
I appreciate your concern, but I don't need it. As for Tamara, she can make her own decisions.
Noble of you. A killer for hire abandoning his bounty for the good of another. The hunters and the Church of the Eternal Fire thank you.
Wohin bringst du sie?
Where are you gonna take her?
Tamara must rest. She's had a harrowing experience. When the warmth of the Eternal Fire has restored her strength,
Ich
we
will's
shall see
lassen.
about finding her mother.
Hope you know what you're getting into.
I've never been more certain. The Eternal Fire is the best thing that could happen to me.
In that case, good luck.
Thank you for respecting my choice. Farewell.
Oh Mann, ihr werdet doch sterben, oder? Und was hat's mit der Katze auf sich? Guckt sie die ganze Zeit an. Leckermaul. Die ist ja gerade gegangen, ne? Mal ein bisschen gucken, was es hier Schönes gibt. Bücher. Können wir auch nach oben? Ja, wir sammeln hier alles ein. Sogar Zutaten. Das vermissen die doch bestimmt nicht, oder? Oh, da sitzt einer. Ach, das ist ja der Bruder. Hallo. Ich würde nicht rauchen, wenn du so viel hustest. Eine Menge Bücher. Hier kann man schön viel mitnehmen. Man kann alles gebrauchen. Nicht ausmachen. Da unten ist dann noch was. Sehr viele Bücher sogar. Wissensbegierig, oder? Also sollen wir nichts mehr mit der Mutter machen, ja? Also sie nicht suchen oder retten. Falls es noch was zu retten gibt. Finde ich jetzt ein bisschen schade. Aber okay. Gehen wir mal kurz zum Schmied. Müssen wir hier rein? Ja. Boah, nicht schlecht, Mann.
Greetings! My, a witcher. Something tells me I'll finally get something interesting to do.
Sure doesn't look like you're short on work.
So, this. A Redanian army order. But there's no pleasure in't. One after the other, same thing time and again. No finesse required.
Looking to perfect your craft?
Of course. Crafting's like ploughing a maid. Fall into a rut and... Well, sure, you'll get the job done, but there'll be no hoops, no hollers, no standing ovation. So, got any special requests for me? Help me stay on form?
Still talking about armor, aren't we?
Aye. What else would it be?
Zeig mir deine Waren.
Show me what you have in stock.
Ich verkaufe erstmal ein bisschen was. Ich habe hier ganz schön viel Mist. Cooles Schwert. Oh, was? So viel kriegt man dafür. Die Musik ist schön entspannend irgendwie. An Händler kann man das verkaufen. Oder Handwerkszutaten. Cool, ich möchte aber erstmal reparieren. Ich habe bestimmt wieder Waffen, die total im Arsch sind. Was erlegen. Wir können ja mal was zerlegen. Wir kriegen da Eisenerz. Was kriegen wir hier? Hechtdraht. Hier kriegen wir Glas. Holz. Leder und Öl. Erhält Zusatzinformationen. Können wir irgendwas anfertigen, was wir jetzt gebrauchen könnten? Gehärtetes Holz. Kann man bestimmt mal gebrauchen. Eine Jägerhose. Oh, okay. Wir können schon ein paar Sachen jetzt machen. Soll ich? Reicht erstmal.
So long.
So, und bevor ich jetzt hier rausgehe, mache ich jetzt erstmal hier einen Cut. Und dann sehen wir uns im nächsten Part von The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Bis dann!